Now, how is the spine able to rise from the base of this position? What's happening at the base that may be impacting on the spine? How light can the spine feel in this position? Raising the arms a little will really give indication to that. Can you keep relaxing your shoulders, drop the weight of your shoulders, give the weight to the ground so the arms are being held from the floor. So we're not here holding the arms up, the weight of the arms can drop. And the arms will just get lighter and lighter and lighter the more your weight can drop into the floor. Same for every single position that we make. The principles are the same. And these principles are your best friend that can go with you into any way of working with the body in your day-to-day life, into an Ashtanga practice, a Vinyasa practice, a power yoga practice, a restorative practice, an Iyengar practice. It doesn't matter, because these principles are universal, they're fundamental laws of nature, so they're with you all the time, as long as you are standing on this earth, on this planet, and that you're breathing. So they're not exclusive to a particular way of working. They're your greatest allies in life. So if you start to bring your spine further forward, then you change the conditions once again. You deepen in the hips, the groins soften, pelvis keeps dropping and anchoring away behind you. No desire, no ambition, no ego force, push, pull to get the spine to the floor, to touch the ground with your head, to stretch the inner thighs. Instead, you're deeply listening to the inner thighs. You're listening to the backs of the legs. You're listening to as your pelvis drops. You're listening to your spine as it lengthens, and you're paying attention to every detail along the way. So again, this way of working is far from lazy. It requires you to bring the whole of yoga philosophy to the mat. It requires you to bring your meditation practice to the body, to how we're working with the body. It requires you to be completely in yoga, to move towards the space of yoga, towards the union of all aspects of ourselves and with the divine, with something higher than ourselves, as you move through this vessel that is the body. And as you pay attention and you listen, little doors might open, little invitations where the body goes, welcome, come in a little bit deeper. And you know when we force past that point, because something braces, something tenses, the breath gets disturbed, the mind gets distracted, the roots get pulled up, the body shows you absolutely everything. You are your teacher, your body is your teacher, your breath is your teacher. Listen, listen. And if you notice that the spine has started to round, that you're stuck in something, then that's really okay. Just notice it and unravel the spine to find its length again, and that will naturally bring you back to where the spine is most happy. And that may be completely upright. If there's a lot of tension and resistance in the legs and the hips, it might even be back here somewhere. And each one of these places is perfect. It's completely perfect. Because you are perfect. And your body is perfect. Right where it is right now. As it meets the ground, as it meets the breath, as you find the weight of the base, as you find the lightness of your spine, As you find the lightness of your arms. As you find your roots so that you can rise. And from rising up, you can find your roots.